let's not go ahead and skip the elephant in the room. This is a very special episode. Xavier has been hyping me up about this episode. He made it seem like he's like, yeah, now I got 2 of us over here. He's like, yeah, I'm like, bro, like, why you make it seem like you're gonna beat me up? I was like, bro, I just wanted to go to space, that's all. But,
everybody did. It's all good.
But I got the one and only Hibbeler in the house. The same Hibbeler from the Alex Jones episode on the Tinfoil podcast. The same Hibbeler with the Flat Earth documentary. And now you got a second one out.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and clap it up. Welcome to the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast, man. Thank you.
Thank you both.
So you're not denying that. You're not denying that people died technically.
Nobody died that day. There was no one.
So no one's on the
No
Challenger?
one goes on these ships, man. No one goes on these ships. If that was,
bro,
nobody's on them. There's no
That's
human
why I want to
inside.
find out. Like, if they let the fucking average motherfucker go up there, and it's like, look, man, we know there's just a lot of bias shit out there. We're gonna give the average fucking Homer Simpson the opportunity to go up there and just get over it.
You don't think they would have done that already? They steal $52 million.
It's in The Simpsons, bro. It might still happen.
But they steal
Like-
they steal $52 million a day from American taxpayers, NASA. Every day you wake up in the morning, they're taking $52 mil from taxes. Every day.
To do what? When's the last time they went to the moon?
No, they don't do anything.
When's
That
the
was my
last time
point.
NASA did anything that you were like, all
When's the last time they faked
I
something?
see where my money's going. No, just go and type in space. Just go on Google and type in space. All of those pictures are
Cartoons.
CGI. None of these are real, dude. I typed in space as in give me something real in space. All these are
They're all
CGI.
just interpretations.
Yes, they're all theory, what they think it looks like. Do you know they can tell you the temperature on a fucking planet, but they can't figure shit out here? That's kind of, oh yeah, it's hot over there and it rains acid all day long. They'll say shit like that. And there's a fucking tornado that goes so fast that we wouldn't even be able to, how do you know?
David Weiss has a fucking bet out there for 3 Bitcoins. If you give them one proof of the globe, it's been going around for years. No one's even, you can't. So, and then Flat Earth millionaire Tanner Stewart, he has a, like, the $200,000 challenge. People like comfortable lives. They're so comfortable. My family feels this way. My peers feel this way. I don't want to be the only one to feel differently. I don't like that feeling. No one likes that feeling, but I don't give a fuck.
Like there's more land. They call it,
This is where we're at. Like that circle, this is where we're at. And then anything outside of this is considered outer space?
Yes. For me, yes. Because here's the thing. Do I have evidence that there's more land? Absolutely not. But in a court of law, the last time I checked, eyewitness testimony will win. There's been multiple eyewitness testimony accounts for more land.
What is that?
It's the highest elevated continent on Earth.
So it's what
But
would
yet they
keep
tell
them-
you it's a little cum stain on the bottom of a ball. It's the highest elevated land on Earth for a reason. These giant ice shelves surround the world. They keep our waters and our oceans in, so nothing comes off the side. But when Admiral Byrd went over that wall and he took off and they went for a while. He came back months and months later. He came back and was on live TV when TV used to be live. He was on live TV and he said, "There's another continent the size of North America over there. No one's seen it. Resources, animals, no one's ever stepped foot over there." And he even said, I'm like, something like, "I'm amazed that this has not been discovered yet." And 6 months later, always 6 for some reason with those motherfuckers, Admiral Byrd's dead. Copernicus, Galileo, just make up shit, sticks and shadows. They'll buy it, right? Sticks and shadows, yeah, put it in all the books. Now all of a sudden, they're like, shit, dude, there's fucking more land. Nobody can know about this. Get rid of Byrd. Get rid of Admiral Byrd. That motherfucker, I don't even want him walking the earth anymore because of what he said on live TV. They took him out. They started a treaty so none of us can go there.
So
and then they start
the
NASA. It's the perfect timeline of deception.
The Big Bang Theory?
The Big Bang Theory was invented by a Catholic priest.
Yep.
George
Catholic
Lemaitre.
So it was a Catholic fool that said, hey, dinosaurs got blown up.
Yeah, we came from a Big Bang. We exploded from nothing. So again, people bullshit. Look it up. This isn't thousands of years old. All these fucking bullshit stories. It's new.
After drilling such little kids, you're like, oh, the Earth's fucking, it's a big bang.
Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna believe that, fool?
What?
Because Elon owns Tesla, do you think he's a bad dude?
No, I don't like Elon. He's a fucking fraud. But Elon took the name Tesla.
Okay. Other than him buying Twitter, because that's a good move.
We'll see. We'll see.
Oh, that's not a real place. You can't go there. That's not a real place. That's where Santa lives. Like, and everybody eventually finds out Santa's a fucking fake, you know what I mean, or whatever it is, and it's a fairy tale. But nobody ever sees like, yo, what about that place you said where like he lives? Like, was that a real place? Like, it's on the map.
They want you to even forget that the North Pole exists. They want it out of your fucking vocabulary. Oh, that's why they changed all the maps. Now you go to Google Earth and zoom in on the North Pole. There's nothing there. Dude, I heard it. You feel it. Energy doesn't lie. I don't give a fuck who says otherwise. Energy does not lie. I felt it. I heard it.
Like, was it that feeling that you get before a roller coaster? Like that nervousness? You're like, oh shit, here it
Way
comes.
more. Way fucking more.
Oh, dude, I would.
Way more. And I try to keep my composure. It probably him. Yeah, but who tells you cannabis is bad for you? Who's always told you that? The government.
That's why,
now they regulate it.
It's easy for us.
Now
to
they regulate it, and it's okay. See, it's their game they play. You could choose to keep playing it or say fuck your
I've
game.
said that. Imagine being locked up right now, and your niece calls and she's like, "Yeah, I just got back from the clinic. Uncle, how's it doing in jail?" He got locked up for weeks.
He's like, I have.
Imagine that fucking.
I have 5 marijuana pellets in my asshole.
Exactly. Imagine that phone call where you're locked
bro,
up for life for weed, and your niece is calling you like, "Hey, dude, have you ever tried fucking OG Kush?" And he's looking at you like, "Bitch, I made Kush." Like when I was a little kid, they're like, "This is Magna, this is the Magna Carta, and this is that," and I'm like, "Oh shit, we've been there." Like, "Oh well, that's cool." They've never been there. They just made it. I'm not saying it's not there, but let me know it's theory instead of telling me it's 100%.
It's not there at all. As the force of the sun and the electricity are going around the earth, it's moving it with it. It's right underneath the salt water. That electricity is zzz, and it's moving the salt
That is
water
weird
with
because
it.
it only moves salt water.
Only salt water.
That is fucking weird.
I don't give a fuck. It case
I've
closed.
never thought about that because lakes don't get no tide.
Whirling, spurling, and only salt water is moving around.
That is a trip. All right, okay.
People are getting stirred up, and I like that. You know what I mean? People are like, there's some people saying it's like, yo, the fuck, this guy, you don't believe him over science, and it's just like
science. Hold on, science. The same science.
Oh, the guys that told you to put on a mask?
The same science that
ones-
made you scared to breathe your own air.
Yeah, that's
in your own car. That's science, right? So yeah, that science, you could take that science. That shit's going away. This world's changing with or without you. You could be on the bad guy's side or you could be on the truth. Unless you're wearing a mask right now, that's a given. You won't like it. But if you don't like those, and you're like, fuck this, you'll like the film, trust me.
You think anybody watched your dog with the mask on? Like they sat at home with their mask on, with their wife, with their mask
possible.
on.
It's possible that
and they sat there and just fucking took it down when they took a drink, put it back up.
It's possible, X, that if there was a true earther out there that had a family member or friend that lives in fear of their own oxygen and said, we got to show you this flat earth stuff. We have something to show you now. Then yeah, they could have sat on the couch with their mask on. But I'm going to say probably not, though.
I hope not.
No.
I hope not.
It's a mask-free film. So. No, it's because they're protecting the penguins.
Oh, is that what
They'll
they
go
said?
murder cows, pigs, chickens. I don't give a fuck. They'll murder
the
dogs in
penguins?
China.
the penguins don't even help the environment. They just fucking swim.
I don't even think that's their natural habitat. I think they're put there because that's the only spot anyone could go if they go to Antarctica is a little peninsula south of South America. If we could all spend 20 grand a piece to go to Antarctica tomorrow, once it's approved by the government, they probably wouldn't approve me, but they'd approve you guys. And they'd say, yeah, you guys can go, 20 grand a piece. And they bring you to this little peninsula right by South America.
You just right there.
That's it. You can't do shit. You're restricted. That's Area 51 times a million over there. You ain't going nowhere. The signs are in every language. You're not going anywhere, bro. So you go back and they bring you back home. There's a time limit too. So why is that treaty there? Why does every country sign the treaty that their civilians can't go there? What could they possibly be hiding? Is it really about penguins?
No, it's probably not, because there's a lot more beautiful animals than penguins, and they need protecting. You don't see them protecting the fucking white tigers.
What about the whales?
Yeah, you don't.
What about
see
the elephants? What about the dogs? What about the pigs?
What about the fucking bees that fucking pollinate the fucking oxygen that we fucking breathe? And you can't protect those motherfuckers? You mean to tell me the oxygen fucking helping producing animals are not important at all? That makes a lot of sense, bro. Like,
yeah, but we live in a hypocritical world because people that get pissed when people murder dogs and they'd go to China, they'd fly to China to protest, they're going home eating bacon, so.